Welcome to DogZNews with Jon Twitty.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jon Twitty, and I'm here to tell you why I keep changing before your very eyes. You see, I'm not just a cartoon. I'm a multiverse cartoon. Yes, that means I exist in multiple realities at once. And every time I blink or shift my eyeballs in one direction or another, it's like quantum physics, but with more fur and more drool and more cuteness is what I'm saying, because I'm extra velvety. Now you may wonder, how did this happen to me? Well, it all started when I was working on my latest invention, the multiverse portal. It was supposed to let me travel from one dimension, like different dimensions, and explore the wonders of the cosmos. But you see, something went wrong. Instead of going through the portal, the portal went through me. And so ever since, I'm spotty, I'm orange, I'm really strange, and ever since I've been stuck in this state of constant flux. See, my hair constantly changes, and as you see, my eyes are going in different directions. Every reality has its own version of me, and they're all different. Some are smarter, some are dumber, some are funnier, most are dumber, some are grumpier, some have glasses, some have hats, some have a big set of balls, and some have spots, and some have stripes, and some even are female. Yeah, in this decade, it's a cool thing to do, is what I'm saying. And every time I change, I get a glimpse of, all these different parts of myself, of my lives. It's like watching a TV show with a million channels and no remote control, all at the same time, but... Well, that's not the worst part. The worst part is that I can't control when or how I change, so sometimes it just happens randomly, and sometimes it happens when I sneeze or hiccup or fart, just saying. Sometimes if I sniff a loogie, I'm just saying. But sometimes it happens when I'm in the middle of a sentence or a joke, or right now, while I'm just talking to you. And sometimes it happens when I least expect it. Or want it. The other day, I was on a date with this lovely poodle named Fifi, and she was so sweet and charming and beautiful, and we were having a great time at the park, playing fetch and chasing squirrels and licking each other in inappropriate places. But then, just as I was about to kiss her, I changed into a female version of myself, and she changed into a male version of herself, and then we both screamed, and then she started humping me, and then we got stuck together, and then, just gonna say that at that point, at least we skipped behind a rock and we cooled off for a while. But I'm just gonna say, very uncomfortable. I don't know why you people are so obsessed with sex. What's the matter with you people? I mean, I'm telling you, there's one thing about doing it, another thing is getting stuck together. I guess that's what marriage is like when two dogs have sex. Yeah. In any case, I was giving a lecture at the Cartoon University on the theory of relativity, and I was explaining how time and space are relative to the observer and how gravity affects the curvature of space-time. And then, just as I was about to write down the famous equation, E equals mc squared on my board, I found myself, I changed into a idiotic version of myself, and I wrote down E equals MC Hammer instead, and then I started rapping, you know what I'm saying, like a fool, and dancing, yeah, and students laughed and threw tomatoes at me, because I don't have the rhythm of MC Hammer, I don't have the cool, and as you can see, I'm scrawny. But I just want to say that one time, it was worse than this, because I was auditioning for a role in an animated movie, and it was a sci-fi adventure about a group of intergalactic heroes who fight an evil empire, and then I was just trying to get the part as the victim, and the next thing they want me to be leader Captain Bark, brave, strong, heroic, deep voice, and cool outfit, and a laser sword, and they saw the size of me, and it's not fair, because Tom Cruise is tiny. I don't know why I can't have a career, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody I've ever met who is famous and a major action star, tiny. Oh, you're really, really tiny. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is shorter than me. I'm just saying. Hey, Robert Downey Jr. is shorter than my owner. I'm just saying. And then, just as I was about to deliver my best line, "May the fur be with you," I changed it to a grumpy version of myself. So I said, "May the fur be off you." You know what I'm saying? Fur off. And instead, but I was auditioning for that movie with Nicolas Cage, Face Off. So I said, "Fur off!" I said, fur off. That's what I said. Fur off. Instead of face off. It's about an evil dog that commits a lot of crime and he shaves himself bald so he can't be recognized. And then I growled and snapped at everyone, and they kicked me out of the studio. But they stole my character because they shaved another dog bald just like me. And I shaved myself for that role, you know, so I could look like this, so I could get the part, and the hair never grew back. Anyways, as I'm saying, you can see being a multiverse cartoon is not easy. It's hard to have a normal life when you don't know who you are or what you look like or what you sound like from the moment. You know, like from one moment to the next is all I'm saying. It's hard to make friends or find love or pursue your dreams when you keep changing into someone else. It's hard to be yourself when you're everyone else. But hey, that's life in the multiverse for you. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates, but with more nuts and surprises and sometimes worms. I'm just saying. Maybe this is my gift to the world, to show you that there's more than one way to be a cartoon. Show yourself that there's more than one way to be yourself. So sit back and relax, the Jon Twitty Show, because you never know what you're going to see next, man. I'm Jon Twitty, and this is Multiverse Comedy. Thank you, and good night.